backup quarterbacks, just from what you've been able to see working with them?
Yeah, I think they're all good quarterbacks. I mean, again, I know nothing about that. I mean, you guys probably know better. You guys know more than I do. But I mean, all those
Vincent and Malik are competing for the backup.
Is that what it is?
job
I have no idea.
He just shared that with us.
Okay, so yeah, I mean, those guys are doing good. I mean, you saw what Malik did last year against Duke. That was pretty exciting. That was a lot of fun. Vincent has some experience at Texas Texas Tech and all that kind of good stuff. So I mean, those are guys that could, if something ever happened, that they could step in possibly.
For you guys, the approach doesn't change depending on who's back there.
No, not at all.
I know Malik sometimes does things a little differently. Does that impact things at all?
No.
He moves around a lot.
No, I mean, you're going to have a little difference just because, when you go the same people, it's like the O-line. Someone rotates in there. It's all about that kind of cohesion and gelling and all that kind of stuff. But I mean, really, people are always rotating around, just that plan B kind of deal. So we have that kind of cohesion.
How about for you at center? Does anything work out differently?
With them, no. Everything's on the same page. Cadences, play calling, the way we check stuff. If Brad was back there, Malik was back there, I wouldn't know the difference. We're talking the same. If I say something wrong, either one of them will correct me. If they say something wrong, I'll correct them.
So maybe with Evan, you can snap a little higher.
Yeah. If you need to. I mean, shoot, he's like what, 6'7"? He's a tall kid.
Yeah.
Jack too.
Yeah.
Jack too.
Malik and Vinny not as tall.
Yeah, not as tall.
Now, one of the things too that we've talked about, and Alex was sharing with us, is just the rotation, especially what they want from some of those guys behind the first unit.
Right.
How key is that versatility for that whole group?
Oh, it's huge. I mean, you look back at my freshman year. Me and Trevor always laugh at this, but in the dog days of camp like today, me and him were like running with the 2s and the 3s. We didn't really weren't doing too much, and then we kept on fighting, we kept on pushing, and then what was that, Duke? Yeah, I had Taylor go down, you had Casey go down, so I had to go in there, and then a couple weeks later Eric went down, and then Trevor was there, so you had all these guys move around. You had John Feliciano, who played left guard, right tackle, left tackle in a 3-4 week span. So you got to be able to move around, you got to be able to have guys come in there. Gauthier's doing a good job, Tyree's doing a good job, Alex is doing a good job, and same kind of thing. If they come in there, it should be no drop off. That's the idea. That's the plan. That's what we're trying to do here.
What's your best non-center position?
My best guard.
Guard.
Yeah.
Left or right? Do you have a preference there?
It don't matter. I haven't tried tackle, but I'm sure. I could figure it out.
Yeah. I would say, how would you do as a left tackle?
I could figure it out. I don't know if I'm Trevor or Sonny of those guys, but I'd figure it out.
If you're snapping those quarterbacks, were you surprised at all? Testaverde, I guess, is a coach too with Rozier, walk on. So was that sort of unusual? Did that take you off guard, or you sort of?
No, not surprised at all. He had some game experience at Texas Tech and stuff, and he's a good quarterback. There's a reason why he's out there, scholarship or not. There's plenty of guys out here, that are walk-ons, that are running with the 1s and the 2s, that are getting rotated in and reps and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm not really surprised at all. And all those guys are really sharp and they're all really smart. So I'm confident. Obviously coach is doing what he's doing, but I'm confident with. I like when all those guys when they're all talking, and Brad's doing a great job of bringing all those guys along.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you very much.